Hello everyone, and today realme Y 3.0 is finally out to the public, and that means it's available at the same time everywhere around the world, and you can install it right now. And yes, we've been waiting for 9 months, and now it's finally here. And the size is about 4.41 gigabytes on my realme 8 Pro, and it was about any gigabyte or so depending on your device you're coming from. And first off is the supported devices. So Realme did get rid of a bunch of old devices. So if you have a Realme 7 Pro or newer, Realme X3 Super Zoom or newer, and other new Realme devices, you'll be able to install Realme on 3.0. Anything other than that, Realme X2, Realme X2 Pro, Realme X, Realme 6 series, Realme C15, Realme C15 Qualcomm Snapdragon Edition no longer has support. So let's take a look at the build number. So we'll go to settings, then scroll down, then about device, then if we tap on the version, it looks different. When I tap on it, build numbers RMX 3081 underscore 11 underscore C.18. So this update brings a whole lot of new features and changes. So so first off is the new icons. So as you can see, all of the icons are now completely redesigned. So I like the new icons. So on the home screen, it looks pretty much different. So when you long press on the home screen, you can see looks completely different. And you can see there's a plus icon at the upper left. Looks very similar to what we have in iPadOS 14 and iPad. So when I tap on it, you can see the Find widget looks completely different. Looks very similar to the iOS 14. And also personalization gets an update as well. So when you go to settings again, then click on personalization, you can see personalization is completely revamped or redesigned. So when you go into the wallpaper right here, you can see wallpaper picker is completely different, and there are some new wallpapers in there. And also they got rid of a bunch of old wallpapers and they added a new one. And also there's a new recent apps. So when I swipe it right here, you can see some here, the new recent apps. And also the photos get some update as well. So when you go to photos, you can see photos looks completely different. So when I go to albums, you can see some here, and there we go. You can now search any if you want. So and that's it. And when I press the power button for 5 seconds, you can see there's a new power menu style. So you can tap the restart, and or you can tap the power off, and that's it. And also there's a new volume UI as well. So when I press the volume up or down keys, you can see volume UI looks completely different and looks very nice. And when I go to camera, you can see the camera UI looks completely different. You can see some here, and also there's a green dot on the upper right when you take a photos. Looks very similar to what we have in iPadOS 14 also in iPad. And when I tap on this, you can see um, there's a new folder, and there's some new updates to games. You can see game space has now renamed to games and looks completely, and the icon has been redesigned. When I go into games, you can see this is what the new games UI looks like, and also looks different. And and the videos UI thingy, the videos app gets an update as well. So when you go to videos, you can see now it looks completely different. And there's a new three dots icon, and when I go to settings, you can see settings has been completely revamped. And when I go to about device, and the about device looks completely different also. And there's some new notifications in there. So when I go to personalization, then click on colors, and this is what it looks like. And here it is. You can choose it if you want. So and or you can just change your colors. Looks very nice. But when I click on wallpaper color picking, then when I do this, then click OK, and each time you change the wallpapers, the new colors will be picked automatically. You can see it's the same.
Kesa sa mga pansugod.
Well, I'm gonna keep we'll go back to colors. We'll go back to this, and that's it. So when you click on when it's going to quick settings, you can see there's some new names right here, and looks a little bit different. Excuse me, please. So when you go into always on display, and looks a little bit different, but looks a little same. But when you go into icons, you can see the icons thingy UI looks completely different, and you can see some here, and also there's a more, and there's now rounded corners, and also there's a new Easter egg as well. So when you go to settings, then about device, then Android version, then tap on it, you can see some here when I do this, and here it is, Android 12, and file manager gets an update as well. So when you go to you can see file manager is now renamed to my files. So when you go to my files, you can see it looks completely different. And also there's a new lock screen as well. So unfortunately I cannot show it to you right now because I'm recording a screen on my phone. And also app market gets an update as well. So when you go to app market, you can see looks pretty much the same, but it looks different. When you do this, it looks completely different. And so messages gets an update as well. So when you go to messages, and this is what a messages UI looks like, you can see looks completely different now. And also phone manager gets an update as well. So when you go to phone manager, this is what a phone manager looks like. Here it is, and here we go. And also music gets an update as well. So when you go to music, so this is what the music looks like. You can see it looks different now. And also weather gets an update as well. So when you go to weather, here it is, looks completely different, and that's pretty much good. And clock also gets an update as well. So when you go to clock, and this is what a clock UI looks like. and it looks completely different. And also screen recording gets an update as well. So you can see screen recording looks completely different, but I cannot show it to you right now because I'm recording a screen on my phone. So calculator also gets an update as well. So when you go to calculator, then agree to continue, you can see it now has run the coders and the system continue right here. And phone app also gets an update as well. So when you go to phone, and this is what a phone looks like. Yep, my it looks completely different. So and also contacts also gets an update as well. So when you go to contacts, here it is. This is what a contacts looks like. It looks completely different now. And also there's a new update as well. So when you do this, then transitions, here you can see it looks completely different now. and and the UI looks completely different now. And also you can see status bar is now updated to make it even more better. And battery UI gets an update as well. So when you go to settings, then battery, you can see it looks completely different now. And here it is. But we'll go back here, then storage, about device, then storage, and this is what a storage UI looks like. It looks completely different. And there's some special features. So when you click on it, here it is. Now it looks completely different. And also there's a new screenshot. So when you take a screenshot, you can see the screenshot UI looks completely different now to make it even more better. So when you long press on it, the partial screenshot looks completely different. And recorder gets an update also. When you go to recorder, you can see recorder looks completely different. Here it is. So and also there's a new app drawer as well. So when you swipe it, and you can see there's a little transparent when you tap on it, and that's it. And also you can see battery icon looks completely different now. So theme store also gets an update. When you go to theme store, here it is. Now it looks completely different. And and glow phone also gets an update. When you click on glow phone, you can see it looks completely different. Unfortunately, I cannot, and you know, and there's something else. So when you go to compass, and you can see there's some here. It says statement of use, so I have to. So I have to agree and continue. And there's a new charging animation as well. So when I plug in my phone, you can see. Unfortunately, I cannot show the charging animation on the lock screen right now because it's recording a screen. You can see right here. It looks different. Looks very similar to Oppo's ColorOS 12. And when I go to camera up again, then I tap on it, you can see it says being used by camera and also being used by screen recording. And also you can see the close all button is now completely rounded. When I tap on it, it looks a little same. But now the icon for lock and manage is gone a little bit, you know, and there's a new weather widget. So, so when I long press then plus button, you can see lock widget looks completely different. And there's a new widget called Android as Easter egg and the system UI. And that's everything about realme UI 3.0. So anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Anyways, hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.